Hi, my name is Nathan, and this video provides an overview of the log streaming service within Zscaler Private Access. With log streaming, you have the ability to send in real time your logs from Zscaler Private Access to a log collector or SIEM environment such as a Splunk or syslog server that you may have in your internal solutions. This in turn gives you the ability to have updates in real time, as well as analyzing past data to observe historic trends, user trends, and application trends. Setting up Zscaler Private Access's log streaming is relatively straightforward and can be done within a few minutes. All that is really required is defining the log receiver and associating that with the connector that you already have within your ZPA instance. To set this up, all you need to do is go to the Administration tab, Log Streaming Service, and then define log receivers. And there's a fairly simple wizard to guide you through the configuration process. Click on the Add Log Receiver to begin that wizard process. Now we need to give the log receiver a name. I've previously called mine SOC, so I'm going to call this perhaps SIEM. Now I define maybe information about it. This is a SIEM server, and I define the domain or IP address of that actual log receiver. So this time I'm going to call it syslog inside my internal domain, and I'm going to add a syslog port. This could be any TCP port the log receiver is listening to. Next, you'll need to define a connector group, that is a set of connectors that you've grouped together to enable the logging to go through. I have a set here, I'll associate with that, and then click Done. In the next step, we're going to be specifying the sorts of logs that will be sent to the log receiver. You have the ability to define the types of logs that you would like to send. We have it defined here, and log type is user, activity, user status, connector status, or browser access. As a pro tip, you can actually define individual log streams such as user activity for specific sets of users that you define within an SML attribute and send that to one log receiver. You could also then define multiple log receivers to receive different types of input. For example, a common use that we see is that connector status is being sent not to a security log receiver, but to a network log receiver, so that management of the network status of the connectivity within ZPA can be monitored within a network operations center. In this case, I'm going to go with the user activity log type. And for those of you interested, you have the ability to remove individual fields here. This is a completely customizable environment. So you can remove, for example, username or perhaps client public IP address and have that stream into your environment. But I'm going to undo that, and I can choose the log template. So here you can send different templates to different environments. I'm also going to make sure that I want to send this from any attribute that I have on any segment group, client types, or session statuses. You have the ability to granularly define those for different types of log streams to different log environments. But I want to send everything to my one SIEM environment, so now I'm going to click Next. And now I've been given a summary of what's going to happen. So you'll see that I have a log receiver. It's being sent to port 514 on syslog.wentinova.com, and you'll see the type of activity that's being sent. To finish this, click Save, and here you have your new SIEM log receiver defined within the ZPA log streaming services. To verify that you are in fact sending logs to your log receiver, you can either look within the diagnostics or go directly into your log receiver environment, which I'll do here. And as you can see, I'm running a version of Splunk, and Zscaler actually has a Zscaler Private Access and Zscaler Internet Access predefined app within Splunk. So you can download that, automatically generate views like this. Let me refresh the data and we'll see the latest updates coming through now. The Zscaler Private Access application within Splunk allows us to see various information on terms of policies, connectors, users, apps, and applications that are being accessed. This insight is clearly more in depth than that you would receive from a normal remote access solution, and gives you the ability to see not only historically, but also actively what is going on within your application access paths within your enterprise organization. Thanks very much and have a good day.